G'day, I'm SyntaxError and welcome to the Back Pocket. This week in games we have the tech, we have the Nintendo Switch, and we have the awkward. And the delays.
My brothers, welcome to the eye of the storm. You have never failed before, nor must you now.
Tuesday the 28th of February brings us Warhammer 40,000 Deathwatch onto PlayStation 4, followed by Warhammer, the PC game physical disc, which is a remake. No, it's... Okay, can someone explain to me what this is? I have no idea. Warhammer seems like a huge thing. All I can find out about it is tabletop games, and that it's got like 50 different digital releases that are coming out in all kinds of unknown orders and times. I have no idea what's happening with this game. If you know, please put it in the comments below, because I am completely lost, okay? One thing I know about it is that it's a thing. It's a big thing, so I should probably know about it, but I don't. But another thing that I should know about, but don't, is Tethered. Tethered is a very pretty game. It's lovely. It's coming out on PC, and it's got VR, which is nice. It's also a world builder, so it's kind of your Age of Empires mixed in with Farmville mix. It's also going to deal with some very heavy topics according to its trailer. I'm really confused about this game. Something that's a little bit easier to understand is Desync. It's a PC first shooter game that brings digital to life. It's also made by the Foregone Syndicate, an Australian game development team, so good on ya. Horizon Zero Dawn is coming out exclusively for PlayStation 4 on the 1st of March. It's a very pretty action role-playing game and has some serious Last of Us vibes. It looks awesome. Torment Tides of Numenera is coming out for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC, but it's already out on Steam and has some pretty good reviews. It's an RPG with some strong vibes of Planescape Torment, and it's being delayed in Australia for the physical release. The digital release will still be available. The physical release, yeah, you're gonna have to wait a couple of weeks. Sorry. But in the meantime, maybe you'd like to play this game called V3. It's a running VR jumping game with platforms and falling in a shadow, and oh my gosh. I think I could tolerate a lot of VR games, but I'm not sure I could tolerate that. I feel like if I was standing up playing this game, I would just fall to the floor and just hug it and go. Ruckus, you have an Oculus. You have to play this game. Tell me, can you stand up whilst playing this? I don't know. Have any of you played this game? Can you stand up and play this, or do you just love the floor that you stand on and hug it? I don't know. Sorry about that. I went off onto a bit of a tangent there, thinking about how much I love the ground and not falling off into an infinite VR void of doom. So basically that wraps up this week. There is one other thing that's happening on Friday, you see. The Nintendo Switch! It's coming! I'm so excited! It's coming out this Friday, the 3rd of March, and some EB game stores are actually going to have a midnight launch. So if you're going to one of those midnight launches, please record it, have all the fun, the hoo-ha, send it to us, because we'd love to mash it all together and make a big gaming funness video of Nintendo variety. That should be awesome. But nearly as awesome are the games that are coming out, including a whole lot of minigames with the 1-2 Switch. The 1-2 Switch is basically a whole lot of minigames to show off the new abilities of the Nintendo Switch. It has minigames for sword fighting, safe cracking, and baby crying. Well, I mean, it's not the only game that Nintendo's bringing out. In fact, we've got a new Zelda! The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is beautiful, really. It's coming out on the Switch and the Wii U. And basically, you know you want to buy it. Most people, it's going to be the game that everyone's going to buy the Switch so that they can play that and enjoy that, because everyone wants to do that. It's a new Zelda game. I mean, you're just dancing with joy for it. Of course, you could also buy the Just Dance 2017 and then dance to that. Yep, that's right, Just Dance 2017 is coming out for the Nintendo Switch on that Friday. That's going to be fun. We can show off all of our party moves, you know. I know I don't need any further instructions than this majesticness. Let's just go retro. Super Bomberman R is coming out for the Nintendo Switch. It's a maze solver kind of thing with explosions. It's a classic from 1983, but it's going strong, if I may so say myself. Skylanders has found another platform to release its stuff on. Skylanders Imaginators is claiming yet another console and was releasing on the Nintendo Switch. Why not? I mean, it's everywhere. They should claim the Nintendo 64 as well, because that was popular. That's a good one. I mean, we love all the retro games now. But going back to the new games, we've got some other game releases that are coming out digitally, such as I Am Setsuna. That's nice. And all the Tomorrow Corporation games, such as World of Goo, Little Inferno, and Human Resource Machine, which should be interesting. Very interesting, actually, because you see, the Tomorrow Corporation have actually released a statement saying they're very concerned about making the Friday deadline. The 3 developers that are patching that over may not all survive the process of trying to patch it all over in time for that deadline. We wish them luck, though, because there's some pretty cool games in there, and it'll be interesting to see how they go. We might have a bit of a later release for that one, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say Friday. We'll see you there. Darren, you were looking for some charts, and I found you some charts. Not the right charts, I know, but I did eventually find the right stuff, and that is Australia's top 10 games that were purchased last week. And on the top of that list is For Honor. For Honor is that lovely sword fighting game that's pretty good. If you haven't given it a shot, give it a shot. Speaking of shooting, number 2 is Sniper Elite 4, and that's also the start of the very confusing numbering system that follows. Number 3 is Halo Wars 2, number 4 is Grand Theft Auto 5, number 5 is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, number 6 is Resident Evil 7, number 7 is Nioh. Probably should have looked up the pronunciation of that one. Number 8 is NBA 2017, number 9 is Battlefield 1, and number 10 is Hitman. Or is it number 2? You know, because it's got the barcode in the back of his neck. It's a binary joke. Yeah, well, if you have any comments below, such as suggestions for less lame jokes about Hitman and number 10 and the absence of binary jokes, then please leave them in the comments below. At the same time, tell me what the heck that Warhammer series is about, because I am so lost with it. If you didn't like this video, then troll me in the comments below and tell me your most fantastical idea of what the Warhammer series is about, just so I can be infinitely confused. If you would like to join something, then I'd highly recommend joining the Pocketeers. They've got lots of gamers there looking to game and share gaming news and lots of interesting gaming things. That's lots of fun. Details in the links below. Also, if you'd like to join us, we're in constant need of things, such as writers who can write jokes that don't involve binary. And they might be able to help me with an outro, because until that time, I'll see you in the next